One of the worst parts about life is, and one of the biggest lies about life is, and I love this feeling, but I hate it. That should be eat me up, dog. It's nostalgia, bro. Because we can't get time back, we always look at shit in the past is better than what it was, bro. Like, shit might have been terrible. Shit might have been just regular or some regular boring shit. But since we can't get that time back, or we can't get those situations back, we look at it kind of fondly. You feel me? It could have been shit that ain't even really make much sense for you, but because we can't get that time back, we look at it fondly. Like, I look at sometimes back in 2021, like, yo, I missed them days. Some of them days is probably mid, but I missed them days. Can't get them times back. That was 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever. You feel me? So anyway, the Joe Budden fans are boring and they bored and shit like that. And the one thing about the Joe Budden fans, including me, niggas gonna find something to talk about. Niggas gonna find some kind of way to break something down or look deeper into something like that. And I came across something that did kind of throw me off a little bit. Seen it on Twitter, but it got uploaded on Reddit. And the Chat Nigga 101 page, which, salute to them. That's a page that, uploads a lot of Joe Budden clips and stuff like that. He says, Joe Budden is never going to admit it, but he seriously undervalued what Melyssa Ford brought to the show. It can't decide 76. He says, do y'all agree? I know we had a lot of Mel posts on here, but do y'all think that he undervalued her, or was it her time to go? Personally, I think Mel was an amazing addition when she first came on the pod, and it was because she had great natural chemistry with the guys, so they all meshed well together. I think it's meshed. I don't even know what the word. I know somebody commented on the thing. Mesh well, I think, like mesh, or I don't know. But anyway, he says, however, it became very evident that at a certain point that chemistry eroded, and toward the end, she would barely talk with the pod. What she did, she seemed to be fed up with anything the guys would say to her. Once the relationship at that point is better for both parties to separate. Initial bad 9446 says, nah, she was always going to end up on the outside looking in. She never lasted long anywhere. I said this on the other episode of the Digital Thugs podcast show. When you watching these Joe Budden podcast episodes, you're looking at these people through the lens of a produced Joe Budden. You feel me? Why the fuck y'all think when Joe leave or something like that, it's a different kind of energy? Niggas would comment on Reddit, oh, yo, this feels a little different. Why the fuck y'all think that when Ice or Ish is missing, or when anybody's missing, there's always comments about it? When one person is gone, that kind of changes the dynamic of everything. You feel me? It's like ingredients on a pizza. I can't cook, so the most basic thing I can make is pizza or some cereal or some shit like that. You feel me? It's like ingredients on that. Once one ingredient is missing, shit changes up a little bit. Joe producing the show, he's a very strong ingredient, my nigga. Joe is like the red sauce that goes on spaghetti. You feel me? Joe is like the bun or the whatever burger, when you're making a burger or some fries, he's the burger. You feel me? He's a very important ingredient. He's like the quarterback. He's the head coach of everything. He's reducing them based on whatever show he wants, and they kind of have to follow that a little bit, which is, not gonna say it's fucked up, but that's the way it is. You feel me? That's just the way it is. Mel, when Mel first came on, Mona could never compete with Mel when Mel first came on. Now, I will say this. Mel couldn't even compete with Mel when Mel first came on. And when I say first came on, I'm talking about the Patreon episode. I'm talking about Merlot Mel. When she a little bit off the wine a little bit, and she being one of the guys. Mona isn't in the same stratosphere as Mel on that Patreon episode. And I would challenge any of y'all to, and Mona's funny, don't get it fucked up, but the way that she chopped it up with the niggas on that page, I would pay one of y'all niggas to go watch that shit. It was amazing, bro. Like it was. If she showed up on that podcast when she was on there, the way that she was on that Patreon, them niggas would have got a Bill Simmons or Charlemagne type deal, bro. Like, I'm not even hyped. It was really that good. Like, that was really one of the best performances I've seen. Like, damn near, like, it felt like back in Rory and Maul days. Like, it felt like natural. It felt like she knew them niggas forever. It felt like she wasn't able to say how she felt. It felt like good. It felt like they was receptive to whatever she was saying. It felt like she was bringing up good topics. It felt like it was a good mixture of people bullshitting around talking, but also talking some smart shit, which is, it's important for me, the smart shit a little bit to Joe Budden, because I don't really take in too much smart content, so it's amazing for me to learn some shit. You know, I think Mel's a great podcaster, bro. I just think that it's whatever the format is, bro. And I ain't coming off on bro, but y'all thought that shit was cute, but I think the nigga Corey, all that laughing in the background shit was corny, bro. Like, come on now. Like, just picture yourself. You watching right now. You hanging out with the homies or whatever. Y'all just in the crib talking. Everybody chopping it up. Niggas can say whatever. Whenever you say anything, somebody start laughing or making it a big deal, whether it's ridiculous or not, bro. I think him laughing kind of added a certain element, but him continuing, it just fucked it up, bro. It's just like, yo, shut the fuck up, yo. Let them get their shit off. And if it's ignorant, let them get their shit off, because that makes for good content. Let them believe that. Everybody got their own beliefs. Everybody is not a monolith. Everybody is not going to agree on the same shit every time. Let everybody, you know, so I think homie in the background laughing, I think her knowing that no matter what she say, these niggas are going to go in on her. And then once the leader, Joe Budden, starts popping and shit, everybody gonna follow suit, bro. Which, that made it fucked up too. Nobody wants to be dogpiled on. Nobody, not even a dog pilot wants to be dogpiled on. So, I don't know about Mel. I don't know about Joe necessarily missing Mel but I do think that she brought a huge value to the show that niggas gonna forever sleep on. Training Current 9836 says, are y'all gonna make a I miss Mel every day thread? It's pretty much like, people, it's nostalgia, bro. Mel was mid, like she had her good moments, but across the board she was mid, bro. Part of that is her fault. Part of that is just the production said it wasn't comfortable for her. You feel me? How the fuck you gonna do anything when you not comfortable? You feel me? If you ever read the book, As a Man Thinketh, they talk about that. Like, you can't even grow if you feeling anxiety, if you feeling uncomfortable. Growth is through, well, it's two things. One, there's no growth in the comfort zone. Two, you're not going to really grow if you feeling uneasy, if you feeling overly stressed out. You feel me? Like you got to be a little bit calm a little bit to, once you start being overly stressed out, your brain is just, it's overtaken by the negative thoughts and just everything that can go wrong. You feel me? She might have some smart ass shit that she want to say one day, but it's like, yo, these niggas might laugh. Them niggas blocking it. You feel me? Perpetual Paper Cut says, I think Pod could have been stronger, better with two women, including Mel. Not saying they needed Mel and Mona, but Mel definitely would have benefited from another lady up there. On Patreon only, maybe sub out Ice and Ish and throw another dope woman to balance it out. When they had that girl up there, that pretty girl, I forgot her name. She was pretty as hell. I don't want to say her name. She was like very light, very, very, very light-skinned Dominican joint, like almost like a Puerto Rican joint around Mel's age. Well, Mel would bring her friends up there. It would be a good show. Like, they would have her back a little bit. It would add different elements to it. She brought 2-3 friends up there, and it would help the element of the show. I do think that Mel could have benefited from that, bro. Or at least, if not that, kind of, they probably could have had Ice step in as like a, or Amani step in as almost like a, wish they were, but they could have stepped in a little hard, not a little harder, but when it came to dogpiling, it shouldn't have been everybody. It should have just been maybe 1 or 2 people, and they should have had like a super simp up there, like they had simps, but niggas were picking shoes, like Ice was being a simp at times, you feel me? Amani was being a simp, you feel me? Flip, the super simp up there, was being a super simp. That nigga should have came to her rescue every time. But you know how it is when a nigga see a pretty girl, it be a mixture between them being an asshole to her and then them being on her dick, you feel me? But I don't know, dog. I think Mel did bring a lot to the pod, bro. Don't think Joe gonna miss her though. Digital Thugs him out. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.